3 hours before sunrise, the newly reconstituted 157th Tank Regiment emerged into the wide Remus River Valley under a star-filled sky. Near the front of the column, Captain Mike Sandhurst's regimental cavalry troop pushed ahead 10 kilometers in front of the main march and prepared to conduct friendly passage of lines. 40 kilometers ahead, on ground Sandhurst's previous unit had held against a buzzer attack 2 days before, the Galactic Territorial Forces constructed and occupied a defensive strongpoint position, holding the key terrain between the Remus Valley and its westerly twin, the Romulus. Both rivers ran north to south to the coast of the continent Heska's residents had christened Patrium. The two rivers and their wide, mostly flat valleys were perfect avenues of approach for the buzzers to attack the two major cities. Holding the buzzers above the northern range, an east-west mountainous region, would be the bulk of the GTF collective mission for the next few days. No one believed the buzzers had withdrawn. They'd gone underground behind their veils of electrified, nearly impenetrable smoke, and wouldn't keep their numerically superior forces away from the field. Their intent wasn't clear, but the widely held belief was that the buzzers had come for the human cities, and the GTF's mission was to stop them. If we don't... Sandhurst shook away the thoughts of what might happen if the buzzers were successful. He stood up in the tank commander's seat, pushing his torso up through the open hatch. As he did, he opened the faceplate on his helmet and let the cool breeze from their movement circulate over his face. Repulsors were engaged, and with the Centurion tank moving 10 meters off the ground and roughly 60 kilometers per hour, the effect was exactly as he'd hoped. The cool, early morning air prickled his skin and nearly took his breath away. Instantly more alert, Sandhurst saw the lower valley floor they were approaching. Fires smoldered from the destroyed buzzer tanks on the grasslands and the ruined friendly armor in the tree line to Sandhurst's left. He didn't look in that direction as the first scent of burning rubber, flesh, and who knew what else hit his nostrils. He dropped the helmet's faceplate and let the circulated air from the Centurion's over-pressurization system clear the smell away, but it didn't work as well as he'd hoped. The smell of death was everywhere, inescapable. Yet they had escaped death. While not all his former unit had survived, his platoon had lived thanks to a combination of luck, leadership, and close air support. He hoped it would provide a recipe for upcoming operations. As much as some elements of the GTF command would like to believe, the buzzers seemed intent on staying on Heska,